Hola amigos! I was thinking about all those animals and plants I found in my backyard safari and thinking it'd be fun to make a chain. So we're going to do something with paper, and I already started cutting mine up into strips. You can do this at home with construction paper or white paper. I have white paper at home. And I have my backyard safari notes to remind me of all the animals and plants I saw. And I have my journal entry where I drew a picture of the ecosystem behind my house. So I'm going to think of one of these things to start with. I really, really love the ponderosa pine trees behind my house because some of them are very, very large. So I'm going to start with that on this strip of paper. I'm going to make a picture of the ponderosa pine on this strip of paper. It's a brown trunk. There's lots of branches. I don't think I can even draw all of them. It has long green needles. They kind of come in clumps. And I'm going to put the word on there, ponderosa pine. Turn it this way. Ponderosa pine tree. There's the first link in my chain. So I'm going to make it a link with a little bit of glue. Maybe some of you in Linden class remember making chains for our sweetheart tea. I remember a lot of friends did that. I remember Samantha and Eli making chains together. We used construction paper for those, but this time we're going to make them into animals or trees. So my first link is the ponderosa pine. Let me count to 10 and make sure it's stuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, what feeds a tree? What helps it grow? You're right. The sunshine helps it grow. That's one of the things that gives it energy. So I need to make a link onto the ponderosa pine tree of the sunshine. And I'll write the word sun. Sun. The sun feeds the ponderosa pine tree. Just a dot. A dot is a lot of my friends say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the sun feeds the ponderosa pine tree. Now, I wonder if there was some animals that I saw or saw signs of that would need the ponderosa pine tree. Look at my animals. Well, the woodpeckers like to eat the bugs inside the tree. The blackbirds like the tree to live in. The deer, I don't think, eat any parts of the ponderosa pine tree, but they do walk underneath it. Maybe they use its shade. The squirrels. The squirrels. Now, have you ever seen some squirrels collecting pine cones? I have too. They like to collect those pine cones and get the nuts out of the pine cones to eat. So the squirrel gets its energy from the ponderosa pine tree from its cones. So my next link will be the squirrel. The squirrels behind my house are pretty sneaky. I didn't get to see it. I only heard it chattering at me. I think that it had some brown in it. I think it had a long tail. But I know I've seen some squirrels up in Glacier National Park, and they have a lot of gray in them. I think that maybe the squirrels at my house have gray in them too. I'll write the word squirrel. Squirrel. That's a tricky one. I think I got it. There's my squirrel. So the squirrel gets its energy from the pine tree. Did any of you see squirrels in your backyard? I wonder what they look like. Were they gray or brown? And what were they doing in your backyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My chain is getting longer. Let's see. Starts with the sun. The sun feeds the ponderosa pine tree. The ponderosa pine has pine cones for the squirrel. I wonder if in the ecosystem behind my house, anything might eat the squirrel. Let me look at the animals I saw. Chickadees, those are little birds. They mustn't eat squirrels. An owl? An owl might eat a squirrel. Gophers? I don't think so. Crows? A raccoon? I think a raccoon could eat a squirrel. Maybe if it was a small one, it was a big raccoon, it was really hungry, it might. I think I'll do raccoon next. Now, we saw some scratches on the trees. We are guessing are raccoons. But I think I saw one behind my house the other day. It had kind of a long tail. It was brownish. Had some gray in it too. It almost looked like a cat. However, it was much bigger than a cat, with a really thick, long tail. So I think it was a raccoon. That's my guess. Got some gray in it and brown. Maybe if you've seen an animal like that at your house, you know what it is. Let me know. Now I'll write raccoon. Raccoon. The raccoon gets its energy from eating squirrel. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, start with the sun. It gives the tree its energy. The squirrel eats from the tree, gets its energy from the pine cones, the nuts. The raccoon gets its energy from eating a squirrel. Do you think there's anything that might eat a raccoon in these parts? I have heard coyotes behind my house. I wonder if some coyotes could eat a raccoon. They might. I think I'll make one more link on my chain. It'll be a coyote. Have you ever seen a coyote before? They can be lots of colors. Gray, brown. They look a little bit like a dog. We just hear them behind our house. And I've seen them sometimes in the morning when I drive to school. Sometimes they have a little blonde on them too. Could be gray, brown. A little blonde. I think they could be black or white too. I'm going to make mine gray and brown. Coyote. So that coyote would get its energy from eating a raccoon. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have a chain now. I'm going to call this a food chain. Each thing is connected to each other, and that's how it gets its energy. The sun starts by giving the tree energy to grow. The tree gives the squirrel energy to grow by providing some nuts. Where's that squirrel? There it is. The squirrel provides energy for the raccoon when it eats it. The raccoon provides energy for the coyote. That is the food chain in the ecosystem behind my house. Oh, that's just life. These animals need each other. If we took out one of these links of the chain, the other animals and plants would have a hard time with that. So each one of those is so important to the ecosystem. I wonder what your chain's going to look like from behind your house. I'd love to hear more about it, as always. I hope you guys have fun with this. You can make your food chain really long or short. Maybe you'll use colored paper. Maybe you'll get to like making a chain chain and you'll make some for decoration too. Have fun.